are including that to stay with the subject on taxes. We are including that, as I was mentioning, I mentioned briefly in my speech, that the requirement, dahil ang mga maliliit na kooperatiba, ang kanilang reklamo, ang daming hinihingi ng BIR sa kanila bago maibigay yung CTE. Tapos malayo ang pupuntahan, balik-balik sila, to the end, na magbabayad na lang sila ng buwis under protest. And that is what's happening. And hindi naman, pag sinabi naman namin na huwag na kayo magbayad, ay civil disobedience na yun, baka naman paghilain naman yung kanilang mga certification. But the idea is, because this is the argument that I have with Chairman Jimenez, constant argument, is that why baliktad ang kanilang application nitong tax exception? Ang aming sinasabi, they are basta registered and accredited ng CDA, ibig sabihin, cooperative na yan. There is no need for the cooperative to prove. Hihingin ba naman yung lahat ng listahan ng lahat ng membro, pati lahat ng mga address, ipag-general assembly, paano naman gagawin? Maliliit, hindi kayang gawin yun. And there have been cooperatives na talagang nasira ang kanilang operation dahil hindi nila kaya magbayad ng tapos yung mga requirement, ang dami-dami. Pag binigay mo yung mga dokumento, sabi, bago na naman kailangan so pabalik na naman yung tao next week. And, you cannot do that every year. Sasabihin, every year, you have, baliktad ang kanilang application, ang sabi nila, you prove that you are a functioning cooperative, and then we will give you the CD. But to prove that you are a functioning cooperative, ang mga requirement is, yun na nga, ipag-general assembly, lahat, ipag-boboto, lahat ng membro, bibigyan ng listahan, ng address, ng lahat ng membro. Hindi kaya gawin yun ng maliliit na, lalo na yung mga malalayo. And this affects many cooperatives, and especially those in the rural areas, hindi masyado sa urban areas dahil malapit sila sa mga opisina. But the cooperatives generally thrive in the outlying areas, and that is why this is impossible. And what we are trying to include in the charter, what we are including in the charter is very simple. That is the principle that the tax exemption of a cooperative need not be proven. It has been granted in the law, in the cooperative code. Therefore, so long as CDA is able to accredit and show the certification that this cooperative is accredited by the CDA, that should be sufficient for the issuance of a CTE. Yun ang aming inalakad. Yun ang dapat na upang alam din ninyo itong problemang ito. Dahil lahat ng puntahan ko, pag pinag-usapan ng kooperatiba, lagi ito ang issue. The other changes that we have been making, we are proposing to make in the charter of the CDA is to strengthen the CDA. Also, we have to encourage, I noticed that dito sa Niroko, pwede na kayong mag-conduct ng training. You sent trainers sa UP, ganun din ba? Nagpadala kayo ng trainer nag-aral sa UP para
accredited trainers.
Yeah, accredited trainers. This kind of service we want to encourage. That kayo mismo ang magbibigay ng training para hindi na kung saan-saan pa pumupunta. At alam naman natin, pag in-outsource yung training, may kamahalan. At mahaba kung minsan, masyado hindi kaya, again, especially the outline. So, we are trying to establish an institute within the CDA which will conduct those training for trainers. And that way, yung mga federated, yung mga union na cooperative will be able to conduct their own training. And siguro, you can come to your own arrangements with the federated cooperative, the Federation of Cooperatives, the union, kagaya na sa inyo. You can come to your own arrangement with the individual cooperatives kung paano ang bayaran dun sa training. It can be in kind, it can be in other forms. And that way, hindi naman masyadong mabigat para lalo na yung mga start-up na cooperative. Thirdly, ang pinaka-problema ng CDA, kulang sa tao. They have to monitor all the cooperatives every year. How many cooperatives are here in the province?
155, sir.
155. Kailangan nilang puntahan lahat ng 155 at i-verify ang mga information para up-to-date ang kanilang accreditation. But how many are you who are doing? There are 2 people. Paano nila gagawin? Diba? So very simple. Very simple. We are trying to add the personnel, the trained personnel ng CDA para naman, meron silang sapat na tao na iikot para magawa nila yung trabaho nila. The CDA tries their best. And they do a good job. But with what they have, they do a good job with what they have. Pero one of the most important things is to increase the funding. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, kung minsan, ang kailangan kumbinsihin tungkol sa cooperative movement, hindi yung pangkaraniwan na tao, kung hindi yung mga opisyal sa taas. You have to remember, the CDA was created, when it was created under my father's administration, it was under the office of the President. Ganon siya ka-interesado sa kooperatiba. Ganon ang kanyang pananaw kung gaano ang importansya ng kooperatiba. We want to return the thinking of government to realize how important the cooperative movement is. And let me tell you, siguro, yung akin, bakit ako naging active sa cooperative movement? Simple lang, nung governor ako, nakita ko na yung inaayos namin yung agrikultura sa Ilocos Norte. At sinabi ko, paano namin i-implement yung bagong agricultural policy? Hindi naman maaaring iisa-isahin ko yung mga magsasaka at ipapaliwanan ko o in groups ba yun? Hindi kaya yun. Kaya kailangan ay matitibay na kooperatiba na well-led and well-managed. Para pagka naipaliwanag na natin sa mga general manager, sa mga chairman of the board ng mga kooperatiba, sila na ang magsasabi at mag-implement doon sa kanilang mga membro. But again, when doon ako nagulat, tinanong namin sa CDA, ilan ang cooperatives na registered sa inyo sa probinsya ng Ilocos Norte? 6,000. Okay. Ilan ang nagbabayad pa at the functioning? Siguro mga 600. So, okay, kinuha namin yung listahan ng 600. Yung talaga yung iba, kahit na naka-register pa, hindi na gumagana. So, tinanggal namin. Yung talagang nabuhay at maganda ang takbo, lalo na na agricultural cooperatives, sa 6,000 nalaga sa 6. And that is why it is important for the government to understand that what are the requirements of a cooperative and why it is important that we support. Kaya't maganda yung sinabi sa akin ni Governor na meron kayong surety fund. Ganun din ang ginawa namin. I put up a revolving fund and that was the startup fund para sa kung sino mag-apply. Sasabihin, we want to put up a teachers cooperative of credit or multipurpose or savings and loan, whatever, kung ano man ang operation. Yun ang pag-aaralan namin. And ang tulong namin, hindi lang yung pondo, kung hindi, pati training para sa mga managers. Dahil ang susi talaga ng cooperative, mga managers. Kaya congratulations sa mga manager ninyo. Kaya kayo nagkaganito over 36 years dahil maganda ang patakbo ng inyong union. So, that funding for the startup is also something that we want to initiate. So that, hindi naman mauubos yung pondo yan eh. Revolving fund yan eh. Alala ko sa may mga kakatawa kong kwento. Sinasabi, nagpapautang kami ng pera sa kooperatiba, pero ang interest 3%. Di pagdating ng eleksyon, eto na yung mga cooperative. Sabi na, go! Eh, 3% lang naman yung koleksyon. Eh, huwag na, i-waive nyo na yung gano'n, yung 3%. Sabi, dahil 3%, di naman. Sabi ko, hindi ko pinagkikitaan yung kooperatiba. Ini-impose namin yung 3% na interest rate para habang tumagal ang panahon, magkakaroon kayo ng credit rating. Kaya namin ginawang 3% para madaling bayaran. Pero, pagkatapos ng ilang taon, pwede niyong dalhin yung credit rating na yun, dadalhin niyo sa bangko, sasabihin niyo, tignan niyo, nagpautang ang gobyerno sa amin, every year na bayaran namin, we are paid up completely. So yung credit rating ninyo mataas, pwede na kayo mangutang sa bangko. Yeah, that was the purpose of that. So that's the kind of encouragement that we need to give to our cooperatives. That is why the surety fund or something similar to that is hindi naman, as I said, hindi naman nananagas yan. Yan naman ay kung meron kang 10 million sa isang probinsya, it is a revolving fund. So that is something also that we want to institute. So these are some of the general, marami pang mga details, pero these are some of the, in general, na gusto naming pagbabago, not only in the CDA charter, but also in the approach of the national government to the cooperative movement. So that is a very general answer to your question.